Yo, YouTube, what is going on, YouTube? Yo, 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 what is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? Oh man, I am a minute early. Yeah, take that. Look at me being all early, on time, on point. Oh, got a rain energy drink. Let's change this to all chat so I can see everything y'all saying. Kazu, what up? GF, what's up, my boy? Palin, what's going on? Samuel Gregman, what's up? Mustafa Hussein, yo, Paul Den, what's going on? Wing Zero, hi, cool dude, what's going on? Oh man, looking crazy. Hair's looking. I need a haircut. I need a haircut. Dave Anderson, that is the question. That is the question. That is the question. The title is the question, right? Well, you know, can't predict the future, but I can say I'm going all in. So it'll definitely be the strongest version of me ever. That's for sure. That's how much I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that I'm going ham. I'm going ham, and we'll see what the big boy brings to the table. Kazu, yes, the end. Thank you. You know what? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And you know what? Like we were talking about before, uh, what's it called? Ignorantly positive. Is that what it was? Ignorantly positive. Yes, 100%. You'll be ready. Smoke this dude. How many weeks of training you got left? It's on April. I mean, August 26th. So I don't know how many weeks is that. What am I drinking today? I just cracked open a Rain Melon Mania. I had one of these in the fridge. Saved it for Wednesday for a live stream with you guys. Patrick Murphy says, Derek, you should have a match with Levon instead. I think you could beat him right now. I agree. But, you know, he was booked and he's injured. I think he knew I was looking for the match, and that's why he got injured, but it's whatever. Mustafa says, what's your preparation for Medi look like? Well, without giving away too much, let's see. I've been working with Paul Lynn, I don't know if you guys know who Paul Lynn is. I assume you do. Has been on East vs. West. Paul has been unmistakably getting stronger and stronger each event and stronger since he's gotten in the sport. I mean, dude's an absolute unit and very based in the gym and hard work based. So I decided to hit up Paul Lynn and have him work with me. So I'm trying to follow closer to Paul Lynn's programming, which is fun to try something new. So I'm working with that with Paul. So the workouts have changed a bit. The rest times and what we're focusing on have changed. So yeah, so table time every week, going hard every other week on the table in terms of like tearing everything down so that way I can have better gym sessions throughout the week. Gym sessions are Tuesday through Saturday because I practice on Sundays. So Monday off, Tuesday through Saturday, I'm in the gym lifting heavy. Yeah, things have been going well. Numbers have been going up. Yeah, everything's been going really well. There's some things obviously I can't talk about on here, but I'm excited. Let's just say, I'm going to put it this way. Um, I've gotten recently. I've gotten my strength up to a certain point where I haven't put the pedal to the metal yet, and I'm putting the pedal to the metal now. And so we're going to see where it goes. I've gotten up to a really high level, and now we're gonna hit the NOS button, and we're gonna see where we end up at. Call him out, dude. Water, yeah, drinking lots of water too as well. I mean, always got my jug. Actually, just finished it, so I need to fill that up. Drink 2 of those a day, or work on trying to drink 2 of those a day. It's a lot of water. Arm wrestling opinion. What's up, Derek? Sorry, I already read that one. Trip War. What's going on, man? Kazu says, does Paul also program your recovery? Curious what you do for that side of things in general. Depends on how bad something is and how tore up I am, if I'm keeping up. So a lot of my workouts are scheduled to and based around not running into each other. meaning the muscles have a good amount of time to rest between the times they're activated. And it depends on how bad, practice was and things. Then I'll take recovery to a different level. If I need to, get a massage done, or I need to do hot cold therapy, or just do active rehab and things like that, then I'll approach it that way. If I'm not that tore down, then just rest and eating a lot is good. You know what I mean? So play it by ear, which I think is really important in all arm wrestling programming, guys. Play it by ear, see how bad things are, because we're always at a different level of tore down from practicing in arm wrestling. So it's important to understand what your body needs and give it what it needs. Tripor gifting memberships out there. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Hopefully you guys know people like Tripor come in here every once in a while and start gifting out memberships. So make sure your guys' gifting is enabled at the top of the chat. You get here, enable gifting, so you can receive the free memberships that these guys are handing out. Wing Zero, I'll be back heading for food. All right, go get your food on, man. My beautiful girlfriend meal prepped for me the night before, for like 5 hours. So I have so much food in my fridge right now. She makes me these breakfast bowls with a ton of like sweet potatoes and meats and all the things, and then a bunch of other food with like steak and vegetables, and just I have a million pounds of food in the fridge right now, which is great. So I can be eating the appropriate amount of meals a day to at least help me gain and get bigger. Triple, always support you, the man. Gifting memberships. Thank you, man. Always supporting. You are always supporting. Thank you. AW Emiliano says, I'll defend the AW name. I have a street match in Mexico on the 24th. Hey, best of luck, man. Is that a gallon water bottle? Whoa. Yeah, this one? Yep. It's a gallon. So it looks pretty small in my hands, huh? Doesn't quite look like a gallon. Brad Butler, what's up? Hey, Derek. Hope you're doing good on this Wednesday, this fine Wednesday, brother. Yeah, the weather is nice outside. My daughter went outside a little bit ago. She said it was too hot. She had to come back inside. I think it's nice. I need to get some sun. God knows I need to get some sun. Gnarly farmer's tan going on. Patrick Murphy says, what kind of calories and protein a day are you at? Oh, I'd have to sit down and break down the meal prepping that she did. I don't have the numbers right now. I'd have to go over everything we planned. She had it all written down. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot, but I'll have it for you guys next Wednesday. I'll calculate everything, give you guys a better idea. It's a lot. I'm used to, traditionally I would always eat just when I'm hungry, and I have a pretty slow metabolism, so that was rare. I'd be like hungry once a day maybe, and I would eat like 7 pounds of food. That's why I got to the point where I could do those food challenges, because whenever I would eat an insane amount. I'm about to vomit, like to fully distend my stomach and everything like that. Once a day. I'd eat once a day. So I got to the point where when I did eat, I could eat like a stupid amount. It's not the best way to do it. I don't believe I'm not getting enough calories consistently. So eating more often, which I'm doing now, is going to be the better way to go for sure. Bernardo says, do you think any arm wrestlers can close a COC number 4? They say that I believe that still nobody is certified on the COC number 4, and certified means that you open up the gripper, you slide a credit card through it, and then you close the gripper. No one is certified on a COC 4. There have been people that have set it with 2 hands, get it pretty close, and then let go and then close it, the way I kind of do the 3.5. So people can do that. I believe Rob Vigent closed the 4 that way, the setting it and closing it way, but there's still nobody certified on a COC 4 yet, as far as I know. So, but in terms of arm wrestlers, I think Rob Vigent's, off the top of my head, he's the only one. Ivan Chuk is the one, that kid that was on Larry Wheels' channel. He might be in the chat right now. He's in here a lot. But he can close the number 4. Like, he hasn't been certified yet. But he can close it and stuff in training. But he hasn't been certified. But he's been arm wrestling. He hasn't done a tournament yet, but he's been training for arm wrestling for a little while now, for like 6-7 months. So if you count him as an arm wrestler, although he hasn't competed yet. Andy Beckett saying, what's going on? Drew 24 says, this is on Devin Dot. I'm about to go to Shiki. I'll think about you. Oh, I love Shiki. Shiki, it's a place called Shiki Sushi. It's like the Teppan grill where the guy with the hat cooks in front of you and throws rice at you and does all that stuff. It's like that. I love that place. RVJ closed before the certification thing existed. There you go. Says Patrick. Cow Chapel. Hey, Derek, what's up? To be brutal honest, you always spent 95% of the match in the winning position, but but your elbow/running fouls is draining you. Once you capitalize, you will be victorious. Well, this one's not running fouls. I think I've only done like 2 events ever that were running fouls. I was not prepared for them because most tournaments aren't running fouls. So next time I head into a running foul situation, I'm definitely got to make sure I'm prepared for that. But East versus West is not running fouls. Yeah, I mean, that happens sometimes. You take the advantage and then you drain or things go wrong. With Medi, there's a lot of things that have to happen that have to click in order for me to be successful, I feel. And I'm training my butt off for those things to be successful. That's for sure. Devin Dot says, has Khalid tried the 3.5? I believe he closed the 3.5. I don't know if he's certified that yet, though. Andy Beckett says, hey, I'm not sure if message sent. Yes. GB19, what's your next opponent's biggest win? Let's see, off the top of my head. He's had wins. Like, he's had super matches with people, and with Krasimir and Dmitry Trubin and things like that. I don't know if he ended up winning the overall super match, but I believe he got pins on them. And then he's gone to Zloty and beaten some people. Definitely a high-level guy, but it's been 6 years. So I don't know what level he's at right now. He's releasing videos every day. If you guys see his channel, moderators, if you guys want to plug Medi's YouTube channel, but he's releasing new videos daily of him training. Does a lot of static, crazy bicep, 200-pound bicep holds, one-handed and stuff like that. A lot of those, and on a pulley system, just pulling the pulley system back all violently and stuff. A lot of that type of stuff. Patrick Murphy says, it's sort of irrelevant, but I'm a grandmaster in pistol shooting, and one of the top guys with the best recoil control can close at number 4, and he's not even a strength athlete at all. Dude's a freak. That's awesome, man. I mean, yeah, there's random freaks out there. Imagine if grip was a really, really big sport where everybody was into it. I wonder how many freaks could do that, Emmanuel Enriquez says, hey, Derek, do you like the next event? If you had to point out 2 weaknesses in your game, what would they be? 2 weaknesses in my game, what would they be? I'd probably say, well, there's things that I think are weak per gym numbers, and then there's things that get exploited on a table. You know what I mean? So I guess if we'll talk about exploited on a table, things that get exploited on a table, I think my inner elbow and the endurance, how I fell off against Austin Jaggers, I get, that's an issue that I don't want to fade or don't want to happen. And then I'm still trying to condition my bicep up to some elite level. It's strong, but it's just not. I don't think it's at that level yet. Just pure supinated bicep, purely supinated. I don't think, and I'm working hard at it, but I still don't think it's at the level of where I want it to be. So I guess I'd say that. $5 super chat from Palin. Hey, first super chat of the day. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Before I read the message, let's put you up over here next to Chave. Palin with the $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. And he says, can you recite stand up so I can win right now with some rhythm? That's a pretty short sentence to have rhythm with it. I don't. How would I do that with rhythm? Stand up so I can win. Stand up so I can win. Stand up so I can win. How would you? I'm trying to think of how I would do that with rhythm. It's such a short sentence. But I want to do it. I just don't know how. I guess. How would you guys do it? How would I? My rap song, but that was a snippet. I need to make another rap song for you guys. But yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, I could say stand up so I can win, but I don't know how to do it with rhythm. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Palin. I'm sorry. Z's Guitar Account with the $5 super chat says, Big D, will you be doing any commentating East versus West? You guys, by the way, Palin and Z's Guitar Account, thank you very much for the super chats, man. I appreciate you supporting the channel. Will I be doing any commentating? Not currently. I asked Egan if he wanted me to commentate at East versus West 8 and 9. And he said, not right now. So I have been denied. But he said he just wants me to be there as an athlete for East vs. West 9. So I don't know if he said that because he just wants me to focus on training and that's it, or if something went wrong and I did bad that I don't know about because no one's told me I did a bad job. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but he just said he wants me to show up as an athlete for East vs. West 9, which I'm okay with, man. I'm okay with just training and doing my best and putting everything into that. So that's whatever. Like I've said 1,000 times, guys, commentating is not my main thing. I like to do it. It's fun. I think I'm pretty good at it. I mean, in terms of being analytical and breaking things down. But it's okay. It's not something I'm heavily pursuing. Maybe as I get older and if I start getting out of the sport, maybe I'll start looking more for commentating gigs. But yeah, it's just something fun I like to do for now. Sarah Latona, there she is. What's going on? Lightning Latona. Ford 40 says, can you predict what will happen in your match with Mehdi Abdelvand? I can't without giving away my plan in the match. And I don't. He has a lot of fans and a lot of followers, and I don't want to give out too much of my game plan. You know what I mean? So because that wouldn't be smart, because then you'll know what I'm going to do, what my game plan is, what I'm training for. So I can't. I'm sorry. Just smash. Just 4 times in a row. Just boom, 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 boom. That's it. That's what's going to happen. Devin Dodd says, anyone know if Mark Felix has tried the 4? Oh, I don't know. Patrick Murphy says, Krause really needs to stick to weight classes with how ridiculous the super heavyweights and even the heavyweights are nowadays. Yeah, he pulled Mehdi a long time ago. It was a long time ago. Bernardo says, having a strong riser and back pressure is essential for a strong posting top roll. But sometimes I find myself being hooked out of nowhere by a faster guy. Yeah, I mean, that happens. It's just you got to speed. There's some things that slow down speed. Obviously, loading, threatening your riser really heavily, or straps, right? So loading up with your knuckles up really, really high and fighting knuckles up. Nobody can beat knuckles up without slowing down. Nobody can outrise somebody without slowing down. No one's riser is so powerful that they'll hit directly into your riser as hard as they can and topple your riser. They always have to slow down to deal with it for a second and then deal with it. So depending on their move, but they're going to challenge your riser. If they have a move like an outside move or something like that, then lead with your riser. But also straps takes away a lot of speed and loading takes away a lot of speed. Patrick Murphy says you should use the exploding body technique in your upcoming match, to be honest. I just want to say, Derek, I appreciate you, says Drew24. I appreciate you, Drew. Thank you. DF sharing the Chave emojis, you guys, that he created. Mustafa says, I really like the duo of you and Travis at East vs. West commentary, a bully and a nerdy. Hope to see you two together. Am I the nerdy? No, I'm the bully, right? I'm the bully. Travis is the nerdy. Found your rap song. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen my rap song, I made one. Moderators, can you guys plug the link? It was a rap song about my match upcoming to Tom Nelson, and I made fun of like Chance a little bit and Ryan Bowen in there. One of the moderators, please plug the link to my rap video. Stand up, Rich, so I can win. Yep. Drew24 says, oh, and Dave Chafee wasn't aware of Chave Davey. They need to meet. Oh, he wasn't aware? Did someone ask him? King Otto says, evening, Big D. What's your current ranking in the U.S.? After I lost my last match, I am 10th. I was 5th or 6th. And then I lost in that match against Austin Jaggers, who was 10th. And so they moved me down to 10th, which I'm okay with, man. I mean, especially if you saw the match and the way it went down, I'm not mad about my strength levels. Obviously, I was strong enough. I just made some mistakes and some endurance mistakes for sure. So I'm okay. I mean, I think that proves for sure that my top end strength is inarguably top 10, right? Inarguably, my top end strength, I'm ready for a match, is top 10 in the United States, inarguably. I mean, I think we can all say that for sure. Where I end up in there, and depending on the moves and the matchups and the rules and et cetera, it could get mixed up. But it's good to know that I'm the least there, right? So it's a good starting point, or it's a good base fact to know. Pollen says it's cool. DS730 said, what would you say is the difference from rotator cuff exercises and side pressure training? They seem very similar. Well, yeah, your rotator cuff is pretty small muscle. It's not super powerful. It's not going to overpower somebody directly. So the muscles that help with internal rotation is your pec major, and then your lat help a lot. Your shoulder is more for stabilization besides the your rotator cuff. So yeah, a lot of the muscles that strengthen your pec major help a lot with internal rotation. Now, the other part of side pressure is adduction of your elbow, sliding your elbow across the pad, which is your pec minor, right? So your chest has a big player in side pressure. Now, your elbow needs to be able to limit, or is the limit to how much side pressure you can apply before that thing gets tuckered out and tired and you're driving sideways. So to develop your inner elbow pressure and stability will amplify the amount that you can go sideways, the amount that your shoulder and chest can apply. See, Brad Butler says, I'm always hyped for your matches, but this one does feel like you're back against the wall as far as future East versus West go. I'm sure my blood pressure will be off the charts. Win or lose, onward and upward. Yeah, man. Like, I mean, we said we're being positive. I plan to win. I'm going to win. Mehdi said I shouldn't even take the match. It's such a mismatch. It shouldn't even happen. I know he's saying nice things now and showing me respect in the videos and comments now, but he said initially, Engen, you shouldn't have said this matchup. It's a bad match. I'm going to focus on that. I'm not going to feed into the niceness. I'm sure afterwards we buddy, but I'm going to cling to the fact that he told Engen you shouldn't have set this matchup. It's a bad match. So, well, I mean, I have to win this one, and I'm training as such. And that's in my mind all the time. I have to win. I have to win this, and yeah, I get fired up to go to the gym. I'm excited to go to the gym. I'm going to the gym right after I get off here with you guys. But yeah, I mean. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm very motivated. I'm very motivated for this. I'm excited to see all my numbers skyrocket here in the next few weeks and keep getting bigger and bigger. That's all I can say, man. But yeah, what you're saying, trust that it's in my head. It's in my head as well. Drew24 says, so I can bust that hand back, but bust that hand back. ZZ Guitar account. I feel like Travis's presence ruined Derek's commentating game at the last East vs. West. Travis does his thing, and it's okay. It's okay. He made me laugh a bunch, especially when he was trying to crack jokes on me. I was laughing pretty hard. Let's see. DF says, stand up, pause, stand up, pause, stand up so I can win. Oh, stand up so I can win. That's how I do it with rhythm. Thank you, DF. Kazi says, do you think you'll approach this match differently as far as the mental game? With the awesome match, I think you said you went too hard on rage mode, which led to technical mistakes. That is something I definitely need to consider. It's hard, especially when you fly overseas like this, guys. It's this huge match. You know, you're flying across the world. You're going on the biggest stage. You're surrounded by the best guys in the world. I'm going to see Devin Laird over there, Gennady, yada, yada, yada. All these guys are going to be here. It's my turn. We do the press conference, going up on stage. Everybody's cheering for me. That's a big moment. That's a really big moment with a lot of pressure, right? There's a lot of buildup to it, months of training and prep, a lot of buildup to that moment. And you just want to crank it. You want to crank the anger and the aggression and the testosterone and the everything to level 10 and let her rip. And I think that there has to be an element of that no matter what. But to stay present in the moment as well, you know, and to have some control to make sure I'm executing the plan, I think is going to be very necessary. So that balance of rage, but controlled rage is going to be the key to making sure that we're successful in that one. Because there's definitely a lot of moving pieces that need to come together well for that match to go the way I want it. But yeah, so I guess it will be differently. Sarah Latona says, you're one of my favorite commentators, East versus West. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. Brad Butler says, Neil is the king of commentators, but you do and did an excellent job. Thank you. I think commentating with Neil will be my favorite person. The moments where we did get on the East versus West together and we were able to commentate, I really liked commentating with Neil. I liked how he interacted with me. I liked how he filled all the dead space. And like, yeah, he cues me in and things like that. And I really enjoy that. James says, do you think hold on. He just updated. Oh, do you think if Dave doesn't have a good outing against Devin, he should maybe drop to heavyweight? I definitely think it would be a good idea. I don't think Dave can. How much does he win? He's a big dude. I don't know if Dave's ever. I think was he a heavyweight when he went to WAF and he got first place at WAF? I don't know. I mean, he does seem to be a little bit lighter, but yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine Dave pulling heavyweight. Maybe though. That's just a new idea to me. Never thought about that. DS730 says, would you ever consider stem cells? Sure. If I felt like there was an area where I needed them, where I was becoming deficient or chronic injuries or things like that, I don't have an area of my body or my arms where I'm like, that spot is just done. It needs to be fixed. Cameron McNeely says, do you think Paul Lynn's training method is better, or is the verdict still out? We'll see when it comes to the match. That'll be the verdict. Well, and if I no, I'm not going to lose. If in a magic world I did lose, it wouldn't mean Paul Lynn's training methods are out. Obviously, Paul Lynn's training methods are fantastic. Paul has gotten stronger and stronger and stronger. He got to the point where he was strong enough to hook with Sasha Andreev. Like, obviously, what he's doing is working on his own, right? Me trying to mimic it the best I can and adapt it to my lifestyle and to what I can handle. We'll see, if it works well for me, right? CZ Guitar Account says, Brad, yep, Neil's commentating game is hard to beat. He is very good. You weren't bully enough, says Dave Anderson. He might be in the top 100. DF sharing my rap video. If you guys want to check that out, that's my rap video. Patrick Murray says, where do you think this casual table time only version of Devin places Lefty? In the world, Devin's pretty smart. I don't know. You think he's top 10? I think he's top. You think he's top 10? I think he's top 10. He's top 10 in the world? What do you guys think? I think top 10. King Isle says 100%. You could easily on a different day have beaten the Juggernaut. Gravity Night Flying, what's going on? Says a little behind on the stream, but your content East West is very good in my opinion. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. ZZ Guitar Account says King. Is that Austin's channel official nickname? I like it. I don't know. What are your thoughts on Jeff Dave? Does he still arm wrestle? I pulled with Jeff at a tournament one time, and we had wars left-handed, went back and forth. He ended up winning. You can search it. It's on Arm Wrestling TV years ago. But Jeff's one of the nicest guys in the world. He's one of those guys like Richard Lepke's. When you meet Jeff Dave, you're like, oh, he's so nice, like overly nice. Like, man, hey, Derek, how's it going? How's everything? How's your life? How's the kids? Like, very, very nice. Yeah, I think he's awesome. I mean, I wish had he trained like I know he grew up like working hard and stuff like that, and there wasn't a lot of official training back then. Had someone really take over his training, and who knows what he could have done with that hand and what heights he could have reached. And he still could. I don't know his current health status. I haven't heard much from him lately. But Jeff Dave, with the biggest hands I think in the world, a lot of potential was there for sure. Let's go. Says Jordan Hopkins from out your way won our hand 220 semi-pro. Hey, Jordan's a strong dude. He's newer to arm wrestling, but he's very strong. A lot of potential. Good guy too. Good guy. Hopefully, you guys he hooked up with the group I set him up with out there where he moved to. So, yeah, great guy. QZ says, is Theo Vaughn your favorite comedian? No. Is it because I have the hat on, the backwards hat? No. He's funny, but no, not my favorite. GB19, why all your matches been at East vs. West and not King of the Table? I haven't been a big enough, the real answer, right? I haven't been a big enough name or draw for King of the Table to want my match. That's really what it has to be a match everybody wants to see. That's the whole point. The whole point is about selling pay-per-views and getting big matches over there. Matches everybody wants to see. There's only 3 matches. So my name hasn't been in the top 6 of matches wanting to be seen. The biggest match anybody's ever been hyped up for me was probably at one point. Everybody wanted to see me and Corey really bad. Maybe there could have been an argument to try to get it on the card there, but who knows? But other than that, I haven't had any super crazy hyped up matches that was worthy of King of the Table, to be honest. Let's see. Patrick Murphy, if Jeff Daves looks match his performance, he could pull half of Georgia back to back. Diaz says, have you ever tried Devin's lift that he does riser and pronation with the belt? What are your numbers? I have tried them a long time ago. I don't remember the numbers. I don't do them consistently, though that specific way he does it. But those are great lifts. Those are great lifts for sure, but I don't have the numbers memorized. Bridget with the $5 super chat, or $4.99 super chat, says, you're my favorite arm wrestler. Can I be in your corner? Yes, you can be in my corner. You can be on all the places. That is my lady. Thank you for tuning in. Isn't Jeff Dave like a farmer? Yeah, I think he does farming. GB19 says, did you see Dave's reaction hearing about Chave Davey on Aussie's channel? No, I didn't see it. Someone please link me or send me the video on on IG or something like that, and be nice with the timestamp. That's funny. I didn't know about that. Patrick Murphy says you should get the full reverse Michael Todd surgery and get them to fuse your arms one place so you can't lose. Interesting. Pseudonym says, how much is a round of stem cells? I don't know. I've never had it, so I'm not sure. I hear it's pretty expensive, though. But it probably depends on where you go. That's why I know a lot of people go down to Mexico to get it done because it's supposed to be a lot cheaper down there. Tip Altier says, I've been trying to send a super chat to you, and it doesn't go through. Anyone else having this problem? I don't know. Is anybody else? Yeah. Everybody try to send me a super chat. Let's see if anybody else has this problem. I'm just kidding. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Could be something with your payment, your card not going through. Is it not properly linked to your PayPal or something? I'm not sure. Let's see. I just had the same problem. Tip. That's weird. Maybe YouTube's having some mess ups. Wing Zero says, I'm back. Saudi Arabian arm wrestler. Hi, Derek. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you as well. Thank you for joining us. Saudi Arabian arm wrestler. Saudi. Is it Saudi or Saudi? Out here, everybody says Saudi Arabia. But it's like spelled Saudi. I wonder what the official way to say it is. Please let me know. I don't like saying things the wrong way or being disrespectful. Devin is number 2, says Dave. Wait, you talking about left-handed? I don't think so, Dave Anderson. Jeff Davis, kind of old school, not sure if he even uses YouTube. Wing Zero says Derek will beat Levon someday. That's right. I like that. That confidence, the positivity, I'm with it. Patrick Murphy says Derek will beat Levon one day. Derek, for more plates, more days. That's messed up, man. The Major says, how tall is Artem Morozov? He's like 6'4", 6'5". He's pretty tall. He's definitely not a small dude. Let's see. Dave Devin is number 1 right now. He could definitely beat Levon injured. Alien Universe says, just listen to your rap video, underrated as F. I close my eyes and generally sounds good. Not bad. Actually, very good. The flow is there. Thank you. I appreciate that. I need to get out and make another one. My buddy Damian Schlosser, who's an arm wrestler, he likes to make beats and things in his house. And so one day I was like, hey, I can write some lyrics and rap, man. That's what's up. And so I went out to his house in Carolina, and we made a rap song. Patrick Murphy says, no Bridget, he's not Travis as a corner man. Travis ain't gonna be my corner man. Can you imagine Travis as a corner man? I come back and be like, say I lose a round. Travis, what I do? Man, stop being a bitch. Man, you better suck it up, man. It's gonna say some stuff like, "Oh, man, hey, dog, you better pack it up and go home, man." That's all I'm gonna tell you. You better pack it up and go home. That's what he's gonna say to me. Stuff like that. Can you imagine Travis being a corner man? The absolute worst. Travis, can you rub my arm? What do I look like? Rub your arm, man. Rub your own arm. Like the worst corner man ever. I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. Jody in the corner. Hey, Jody be really good in the corner. Well, does she? No, I don't think Devin likes his arm rubbed. Because I'm just thinking, I don't think I've ever seen her working on somebody's arm. But I don't think Bridget's okay with anybody rubbing my arm if it's a female. So have you, Bridget. Bridget says I vote Jody. Is she allowed to rub my arm? Deep says I found out my brother knows Jeff Hughes, heavy machine operator. There you go. Bridget too sexy to be in your corner, distracting. Drew, back off. First off, and I agree. Second off. Saudi Arabian arm wrestler says, Derek, I'm the guy who sent you the thumb pronation videos on Discord. Oh, okay. Wing Zero says, if I lived in SoCal, I would love to be your hype man, including creating fun YouTube content. I have ideas. I live in Canada. No plans on going to Cali. Man, well, come on down, bro. Let's spruce up this YouTube channel. Come on, man. We can make it. Me and you. Let's do this. Saudi Arabian arm wrestler. I asked him how you pronounce it. He just wrote Saudi. But it doesn't answer my question. Is it pronounced Saudi or Saudi? If you could only train riser one way, would it be strapped through the palm, or how Devitt does it, strap on top of the pointer finger? Strap on top of the pointer finger. Bridget saying sub DF, that would totally be Travis's response, says Z's guitar account. It would. He would be the worst one. Smoke 1848 says Artem rub his arm. Yeah, maybe I should have Artem Morozov. No, I think Paul Lynn is going to be all-time cornerman. I think, if I remember correctly, they're having Paul there at East vs. West 8 as like all-time cornerman, like the coach of the team. Like he's going to be on the stage for every match, helping give out pointers. Paul's great. Paul's fantastic. So when last time I got to choose, I had Paul Lynn and Paulin and Todd Zilla in my corner against Morozov, and nothing bad to say about them. They handled it well, but like the strength gap was pretty big. So when I would go back to the corner and I look at them, I'm like, what do I do, guys? He's so strong. They're like, and so in retrospect, I felt pretty bad for putting them in that position where there's like, get stronger. Like, no, but they were trying to give me some tips, like, rise your knuckle. And Todd Zill was like, get to the straps, which is the reason I tried to run to the straps and things like that. But yeah, just when the strength gap is that big, there's not a lot of tips to be given. So then also, like, I didn't know how much the second event, I didn't have anybody in my corner besides Bridget, because I wanted to keep my head kind of clear and stay focused on what I needed to do. I know arm wrestling well enough where I can see the adjustments I need to make. Now, can I make them in the match and things like that? To be determined. But I can see what's happening, and I generally have a good feel for the match. I mean, obviously, I can explain the matches well. I understand what's going on. I understand the feel, and I know where my strengths lie. So, see, I think I'm going to do it. The only reason I'd want a corner man is pretty much just to rub my arm at this point. I don't know. I mean, it's good to have a second set of eyes, but a second set of eyes doesn't understand my arm. That's the thing I run into when I have people in my corner that are knowledgeable, is that they can't feel my strengths and where I'm feeling weak or strong or confident or weak, things like that. So they'll give me the best advice that they can think of, but it doesn't always apply to what I can actually pull off. So then I get confused because I'll know what I feel and I'll know what my intuition is telling me to go up there and try. And then they'll say something different and I'll be like, but then I start getting confused. Like, should I just blindly listen to them because they're saying something I'm not, or go with what I'm feeling and what I know to be true? Like, I don't have enough strength to do this to this guy, and my cornerman's telling me to do this, but I can feel I'm not strong enough right now in that angle to pull that off. So, like, things like that. It gets a little confusing. So a lot of times I'd rather just stick to myself and do what I feel is necessary. Tip Altier with the $10 super chat. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Taking the top donator spot for the day. Put your name on here. Tip with the $9.99. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Hang out with Chave over here. And Tip says, I hope the super chat gets to you. I don't have a question. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the support, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see. Where were we at? Sorry, I went on a little bit of a tangent. It's not your arm you're worried about. Archdog says, what's up, young pimp? What up, man? The second one. Okay, so it is Saudi. I'm supposed to have the... Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Let's say Alien Universe says, hit the likes, people. What are we at? 41 likes, 71 people. That's okay, but I think we can do a little bit better. If you guys are on mobile, please just close out the live chat, hit the thumbs up, bring back up the live chat. If we get a little bit of a like spike, I would appreciate it. Take a second to also mention, you guys check out the awswitch.com if you guys want to buy hats, shirts, stickers, things that are related to me and Bridget and my team. Also, you guys check out the link tree that one of the moderators can post right now, or Bridget can post. It links you to all my social medias and stuff if you guys want to follow me on anything. Also on the AW Switch, if you guys buy anything, use the discount code AWDerek. Save yourself a little bit of money. How strong is Vrej Sedrakian? Very strong. Lagia says, what's up? Sup? Is Devin a good or bad corner man? I don't know. I feel like he would just tell you to rise, cup, and roll over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Oh, you gotta roll further out. You gotta. I mean, not that his advice would be incorrect. It's just I don't know if I'd have the strength to pull it off because I don't arm wrestle like that. Tex Braun, a member for 21 months. Wow. Says, working out right now. I'm back from vacation. Closed my 2.5 COC and new PR and bench. Woo! Attaboy. That is the Texas Prana, the man I named. If you guys do not know who Texas Prana is, check out moderators. Can you guys post? I know I'm asking you guys to do a lot. Can you guys post a link to the Texas Prana video I released talking about Mike? I made a whole video about the Texas Prana. If you guys want to know who Mike is, a good buddy of mine, good dude. So yeah, check that out. Let's see. What does Vrej Sedrakian do for his training? Apparently, I hear he trains like a caveman. It's just crazy. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what he does specifically. Another $10 super chat from Ricky Walker. Ricky, wait, there's no sticker? It's the first time I've seen you send me something that's not a sticker. I appreciate the support, brother. Thank you. I don't think I've ever seen you barely send a message. It says, I'm getting bored with arm wrestling. Do you feel as though it's plateaued once again? If you're talking about the sport as a whole, I don't think so. I think there's some very exciting things coming up. With Brian Shaw announcing that he's trying to get into at least hosting matches, and we'll see what else happens with him. Also, Devin on his last video, and I messaged him about it. There's some big things coming that Devin has under wrap. I mean, everybody, basically, if any new person or new businessman or new anyone wants to get involved with the sport, they're going to hit up Devin Laird, right? They're going to message Devin and this and that and try to get into it. And Devin is all about the betterment of the sport. He won't try to pocket all the funds and stuff like that, make it all about him. He'll try to bring it to the sport. So I know he has some big updates coming on ArmBet, but also from what he even mentioned in his video, there's some big stuff working in the background right now that he's very excited about. So I think with some of the top matches changing, with is Jerry Strong to be at the top? Is Dennis Saplenkov going to be back? Is Devin ever going to be back to number one and re-challenge Levon? Is Levon ever going to heal up? But I think there's a lot of cool, interesting matches going on at the top level. I think there's big promotions coming up. So I think it's a very exciting time for arm wrestling. I don't know specifically which part of the sport entertains you or keeps you invested the most. But I think it's an exciting time. And I think that the future is bright. I think the sport's getting bigger and bigger. You know, as these bigger names are getting into it, as Laird Wheels is becoming more dedicated and all these top channels and people are getting into the sport, I think it's blowing up. So as a competitor, I think, man, this is a great time. It's a great time to be around. Let's see. Wing Zero says, and thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate that. Wing Zero says, living in Toronto is expensive. Bulk my money goes towards rent, bills, and food. I love Toronto. It's why I live here. Not much money for traveling. I got you. How legit is Crazy George? I've never met him, but legit. Smoke 1848 says, no, the other Artem, if Travis in your corner, then he would have to have Artem do the hard work while he tells you to pack it up. Oh, yeah. Oh, Artem Taranenko. Yeah. Yeah, you know, Artem do it. Would Crazy George beat Vrej Sadrakin? Vrej is lefty dominant. He's left-hand dominant, and Crazy George is known for being a beast right-handed. So if they pulled right-handed, I think that Crazy George has the style to beat Vrej, but left-handed Vrej would toss Crazy George, I believe. Mike says he's here. Good. Let me try to catch him in the chat. I know I've been going off on tangents a little bit. Everybody's saying Crazy George is a freak. Everybody's saying, what's up to Mike? How's the back doing? Back is good. Has not been an issue in weeks, in like a month. Seems like not much corner person can say. Sarah says, yep, I agree with you in the corner, man. That's why I have Jason there usually in my corner. He knows everything I do on the table. There you go. Wing Zero says, most of my YouTube ideas are better for people who have skills and abilities I don't have. That's why I'm not a YouTuber. Saudi Arabian arm wrestler says, Derek, you feel Ravon's hand. Do you think he can beat Levon? The hand I felt, he's stronger since then, but the hand I felt on that day cannot beat Levon. Kazu saying, you think George got something for someone of Engen's caliber? I think it'd be a match, to be honest. Maybe. But Engen's pretty smart. He should know how to handle it correctly. John Goldman says, Beerman versus Engen on Arm Gods. Oh, God. Bridget sharing the AW Switch link. Patrick Murphy, yes, I do. Engen is in the prime, was one of the best to do it, but he's not in his prime, and Crazy George has been more consistent. Let's go. Bridget sharing all the links. Dave Anderson, you need to drive unless corner man knows you. All right. Atlantis IRL says, what's up, team? What's going on, team? I mean, I guess you're on the channel, so Team AW Derek. What's up, team? I like it. Team Derek supporters. Thank you for the most part. Although there's some random haters that come in here. I'm waiting for you to pop your head out. When I put that title, will I be ready? Am I ready? I was waiting for some people to be some haters. Let's see. Mark KDX Writer says, when is the Devin movie coming out? Oh, yeah. I forgot they filmed all that. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about when that's coming out. Yeah, interesting. I completely forgot about that. And I drove him to the production thing, and I met his whole production team. I completely forgot about that. They filmed the entire movie. But I think I don't know, because I think it was based around, his ascension to Levon, and then he was supposed to beat Levon and he lost. So how does that? How are they going to spin that in the movie to make it still entertaining? Because like that's the protagonist, that's the guy. Devin's the guy you're watching. Like, here we go, going for the top, and then lose. So are they going to do like he loses, then he spins it to some positive message, or I wonder how they're going to do that? Because I believe it was following him to Levon, I think. Let's see. Atlantis IRL says Artem was almost killed during practice. Curse of the Goat Lord. Bowen trying to avoid the curse. Oh, and the thing fell on him. Joe Nelson, what's going on, man? David says we need Crazy George at East vs. West. Did you see practicing with Brandon Alcessor? Amazing. Yeah. Crazy George still has those angles, man. He's very tough to beat. We did an arm wrestling switch shirt. That's true. Bridget, we need an AW switch shirt for the site. Patrick Murphy says, have you ever practiced or after pulled with Mata? No way I can spell the second half of his name, or Lachlan. I have not. Big Madi or Lachlan, I have yet to pull with him. Did I meet Lachlan yet? I don't think I've met either. I know I haven't met Big Madi. I don't even think I've met Lachlan yet. Sorry if I didn't. I'm forgetting. I don't think we've met in person. Atlantis IRL says that would be amazing. Have him pull that guy that destroyed Cobra. The Kurt something, I think was his name. Let's see. Pana Sharma says, any match coming up, Derek? Yes, I have a match August 26th. Bridget says, Joe, I have your order package. I have to drop it off at Postal Annex because it's DHL. Thumbs down. William 2690. Yo, Derek, I hacked my PS3 last night. I'm currently downloading some totally legit game copies. Attaboy. Robert Kelly with the $10.01 super chat. Oh, Robert's doing that thing he does. He's doing that thing he does where he outdoes everybody by 1 cent. R. Kelly, my man, it's been a while. I haven't seen you in a bit, man. Hope you're doing well. Last time you got into this, I ended up writing on the board the entire chat or the entire show, and I couldn't even. People kept outdoing each other. Good to see you, man. I'm sorry I missed the event. With me getting back from East vs. West and my trip going very not as planned, it cost me a lot more money. I couldn't afford to call off work to go out to that event in LA. I had to work. I make money on tips, on cash, so I had to go to work. I couldn't call off. And you guys didn't start the pro class until I already had to be back at work. So there's no way I could have made it because LA is like 2.5 hours away with traffic. So sorry about that, man. But yeah, I'm sure you did an amazing job. Let's see. Ricky Walker coming with the $50 super chat. Hey, thank you, sir. I appreciate you, Ricky, man. You guys, crazy with these super chats. Ricky, I'm just going to put R. Walker. Hope that doesn't offend you. With the $49.99. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. He says, cool. The whole live commentary and the divide Incan created stalled the momentum gained at a time when the matches started to become one-sided. Incan versus Bowen was unnecessary, similar to the PAL versus WL division, which all should have learned from. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody, even the guys you're mentioning, I think can agree that division is never a positive thing in the sport, and dividing our sport whatsoever is a bad idea. So, I mean, with the WAF bans and everybody banning everyone, and it just shrinks the sport in general. And so I hate to hear about any of that type of stuff. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully, we keep doors open. I think we all learned the lesson about restricting the sport when it came to Wall. The first time WAL started signing contracts and not allowing their people to fly. Maybe that was a little bit behind the scenes, and not a lot of people knew about that. But that was one of the first times that someone started kind of owning people. And I think PAL had contracts, and it started getting really weird, and we couldn't see matches. And I think that we should all learn from that in terms of restricting arm wrestling is such a bad thing. Robert Kelly with the $50 super chat. Dang it, Robert. Ricky, thank you, by the way. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys have to do these big $50 super chats. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. So, R. Kelly back on board with the $50 with nothing to say. With nothing to say. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, okay, let me get back in the chat. You guys are crazy. Thank you for the support. Thank you, guys. Thank you. But I agree, Ricky. We need to keep this thing growing for sure. Let's see. Where was the chat? Maybe they want to show the recovery comeback story too. Okay, maybe about the Devin movie. Yeah. He's our best 170 guy to this day, says David. You talking about Crazy George or Vrej? I don't know if you're Canadian or. Let's see. Joe Nelson's tracking his shirt. Good. I'm glad you're gonna like it, man. I'm late, but I made it. Howdy, y'all. And Mr. Derek says, Tall Paul Hutchins Jr. What's going on, man? Thank you for tuning in. Canadian Psycho, rooting for you, Big D. Thank you. I appreciate it. I need all the positive thoughts for like a spirit bomb from Goku. I don't know if you guys are nerdy enough to know what that means, but I need all the positive thoughts I can get. Thank you. Pseudonym says, Artem hooked the stop chain to the cable machine, so he was slowly pulling it out of its anchors. Bridget says, lies, it's in my car. This is why we hate DHL. Let's see. DS730 says Devin is already maxed out on rising and pronation strength. He needs pec, tricep, and supination strength now to compete with the top heavies. Do you somewhat agree? I do agree that I think Devin should get more center table threats than having to get shoulder behind it to be able to hang with the guy's center table. But once, like I've said the last few live streams, I think that he's working on that. You've seen the last few videos and the last few like practice pulls. Devin is embracing a standard hook more and more. He is showing his palm at like a defensive hook, and he did it with John. He's doing all these people on the side table. I think he's getting that ready for Gennady. I don't think he's getting ready for Dave. I don't think he plans to do a generic hook with Dave, but I think Devin's starting to get his biceps strong again and like more of a supinated style to be able to handle Gennady for their rematch. I think it's a must-have. So I do think he's working on it somewhat. I think he could do more for it, but I think he is working on it somewhat. Let's see. Artem's training thing was shenanigans. Oh, no, you guys took off on me. Crap. August 26th, East vs. West with who? I am pulling Mehdi Abdulvand, the number one guy from Iran. Tall Paul Hutchins Jr. says, Robert doing the Price is Right strategy. Yeah, he is. He always goes up 1 cent. I'm here to outbid, says Robert. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ricky, wow. Unless IRL on the Price is Right. You better win, Derek, says James M. I know, man. I'm with you. Patrick Murphy says, did you see Devin pulling all the Georgians post East versus West? What do you think of Bacho and the rest of the polls? I mean, it wasn't on like a real table and things like that, but those dudes are super impressive for sure, especially Bacho and the size of his hand. I think Bacho's future is crazy bright. Really excited to see what comes out of that. Todd Colazzo, there he is. What's going on, Todd? Thanks for coming in, man. Todd Colazzo and his son Elijah, teammates of mine, great people. Saudi Arabian arm wrestler says, nice, Derek. You deserve that, bro. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And thank you to Robert Kelly and to Ricky Walker, man. You guys are awesome supporters. Derek Sequoia Smith. Is that the new one? Smoke 1848 says $50.01 incoming. LOL. You're up, Rob. Atlantis IRL says that banning business is what's been holding arm wrestling back. Yeah, it definitely was a big hurdle for the sport. I think it just limited so much, man. It sucked to know that we weren't going to see Devin and Dennis and all these matchups that were legendary matchups we wanted to see. So hopefully that we never get back in that situation again. But also at the same time, right? If American League comes back and they want, the thing is, it's about advertising. If the sport wants to be big, we need to have advertising. We need to get on TV. We need to have huge YouTube channels dedicated to it, where people were in big companies want to invest, and they would only invest if they get advertising out of it. That's the whole point, right? So if it's Dr. Pepper League, Dr. Pepper tournament, and they are throwing millions of dollars in this tournament, they want their advertising. Now, in terms of advertising, they want their top athletes to be competing only at their thing. And so they're going to try to lock in Devin Laird and maybe even Levon, maybe go overseas. I hope they do. So it makes sense from their standpoint. Now, from our standpoint, from being in the arm wrestling community and stuff, it hurts. It hurts. Unless you really open it up and let everybody get involved, it hurts. Right? It hurts the sport in general if you're not allowing everybody to compete. But I get it as a sponsor and as the money getting into the sport, but it just sucks. I understand why they would try to do it and why they want to do it, but it just sucks for the sport. It hurts the sport. Unless that league is very all-encompassing. Don't just get Devin. get Devin and Gennady and Levon and Hermes and get all the top guys. Get all of them, right? And I don't know, and like have them all compete and pay for all that and pay them a salary and make it a league we all want to be in. You know, that's not just North Americans. And I know it sucks because a lot of them don't speak English, but they're getting better at it, and there's still translators. There's ways you could spin that and make it interesting. Let's see. Bridget says, okay, you guys talking to each other. Derek, you got to do some impressions of arm wrestlers for this donation train. Hey, they didn't ask for the impression. I haven't done impressions in forever. The Devin impression I used to do was always a good one, but I haven't done that in so long. My hair is pretty messed up. It could be a Devin impression. Devin impression. God, it's been so long. Oh, wait. Okay, so it used to be like, this is Devin in serious thought with a serious question. Like, let's see. I'm trying to look for a question real quick. Devin, why is the pronator important? Okay, that's the question. And Devin's like, yeah, why is the pronator important? Thing is, the pronator is like wings on an angel. And for the wings of the angel to carry the angel sufficiently far, they have to be able to apply the pressure necessary to move the air. Getting these things done is difficult in the eyes of the angel, but with the Lord overseeing it, anything is possible. So if you guys understand that analogy, then you kind of understand arm wrestling. Like, that's the old Devin impression. Let's see. Vampire King abandoning his throne. Rumor has it Derek can't even close a 3.5 today. Make your voice more welcome, more raspy for Devin. My car needs inspection, new tires, and an oil change. Hey. Always reading the imaginary cue card in the sky. That's a Devin impression if I ever did heard one. What is he going on right now? He's looking at the camera too much. I know, right? Damn. Needs dirty green hoodie. Hey, Ricky Walker with a $100 super chat. Oh, dude, you don't do all that. Oh my gosh, Ricky, this is me one of those days. Crazy. You guys, I can't even speak. You guys, can we get a spam in the chat like Ricky's the man? Can you guys please spam in the chat Ricky's the man? Please. Thank you. With the Money Slam icon for the members, Ricky is the man. Wow. Ricky. Dude. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Ricky Walker with the $99.99 super chat. You're crazy, man. Thank you so much. And the chat says, yep, it was always the community and the competition that intrigued me, and it's just not there anymore. Looks like it's back to only strongman. Maybe I'll see you at the Shaw Classic, but I think I'm giving arm wrestling a break. Best of luck, bro. Come at me, Rob. Ricky, man, don't leave the sport, man. That sucks. I understand if it's feeling stale to you, man. I can get that, trying to look around a little bit more. If Brian Shaw ends up fully getting into the sport, will that bring you back? If one of the best strongmen of all time fully dedicates to arm wrestling, that has to intrigue you a little bit if you're a strongman fan. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. And once again, dude, $100 is crazy. Thank you so much for your support. You're the man. Thank you. That's wild. Just dropping $100. Money Slam. Thank you. Patrick Murphy says, it looks like you won't even have to arm wrestle to retire early at this rate. Drew24 says, really wants Derek to work on that hand. I am. Jacobo says, what a day. Nearing a 300 to remove the beard. Whoa. It has to come specifically for that. All right. It's not just a cumulative of all super chats and the beard disappears. Hold on. Ricky's the man. Ricky is the man. You guys, thank you, Ricky. It's wild. That's wild that you sit on the internet and someone sends me $100. That's just nuts. Ricky, you should buy East vs. West pay-per-views for that money. They're not $100. Log in. Don't try to make it sound like they're $100. AW Emma, my daughter, who is over there, is saying Ricky is the man. Ricky is the Money Slam man. He is. Yeah, we haven't. The Money Slam thing goes for Ricky now. We haven't seen Marcus in forever. Where's he been? We haven't seen Marcus in a long time. Ricky keeping the channel alive single-handedly. Hey, you earned all this. He must be in the flooring business. Let's see. Dude, he came in with another $20 super chat. Says, yeah, we'll see where the sport goes. I'll be on the outside looking in. Hey, well, if you ever need anything from me, man, just shoot me a message. Easiest to get a hold of on Facebook Messenger or Instagram. AW Derek, man. You've always been supporting me. If there's anything I can do to help you, just message me. I'm here for you, man. Anything I can do, let me know. Let me know, Ricky. Thank you for all the support, brother. All the super chats, all the super stickers you've always done. You always supported this channel, huge, man. So I can't say thank you enough for it. Take care of your priorities, Ricky, and come back when you are ready, says Diaz. All right. R. Kelly says, bummer, I'm maxed out. Ricky wins. R. Kelly has been defeated. Either way, thank you, man. R. Kelly, thank you for being a member for 7 months. Shout out. Blake Perry, there he is. What's up, Derek? What's going on? Can I get a moderator? Please plug Blake Perry's channel in the chat. That's my boy trying to do big things and blow up. Yeah, Ricky, shoot. Okay, if you can, man, I appreciate it. Send Bridget the message on Instagram. Her Instagram is the same as her name on here, Bridget Sexiness. Send her a message on Instagram, and we'll send you a shirt, man, for sure, for free. Just send her a message and send her your address, and we'll send you a shirt on the house, 100% on the house, dude. You always support us. We will get you a shirt, brother. Send the size and the address, either to me somehow or to her. I'll send it to her. Please. Yeah, dude, we'll get you a shirt, 100%. Some stickers, stuff like that, man. I got you. Kazu says, Bridget, got to pay for that Italy trip somehow. For real, man, you're not lying. Robert, y'all two have to have a rematch next time, says Paul Hutchins. Okay, whoa, I'm caught up with the chat. Take that, chat. What, 60 people, 53 likes, 532. Dang, still almost a half hour left. How do I remove daily limits? This is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I don't know. I mean, the limits are there for a reason, R. Kelly. I've been blowing too much money. All right, Bridget, send R. Kelly your PayPal account. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Robert, don't do it. Brad Butler says, I know there may come a day when you can't do it, but at this point, it's super cool that you always answer DMs and take time to read all the chats on these lives. You're the man, Derek. I don't think there'll come a time where I can't do it. I don't think so. I mean, say everything takes off for me. Say I destroy Medi, I go on, I start beating everybody, I have a match with Levon, and become number one in the world. I get a good amount of messages right now. On average, I get message from 2 new people probably a day, and I have like 7 ongoing messages somewhere in there on average. And like what, that'll double or triple? I can still handle that. I don't think I'll get too big. It's nothing crazy. I don't know what you guys think, how many messages you think I'm getting, but it's nothing wild. Ricky with another $50 super chat. And yeah, I bought every East vs. West and King of the Table along with every set of signed cards released. I got too much disposable income to keep it all to myself. Appreciate the shirt, bro. Maybe I'll just come down from San Jose and pick it up myself. You are more than welcome to come to my practice, man. If you're ever down here, hit me up for sure, 100%. Down in, I'm in Highland, California, is where we practice at. You are welcome to come down, and I will spend all the time on the table with you, Ricky. I will give you 5-hour practice, one-on-one, man. I owe you that much, sir. Or if you ever just want to come and hang out, by all means, dude, for sure. Thank you for another $50. So, yeah, you're always welcome over here, brother, for sure. I have those signed cards too. I hadn't bought any, and then for commentating at the last one, Engen gave me and Travis this, and I was like, ooh, a little box. What is this? And it has has all the cards on here, all the signed cards. Devin, RBJ, and Breno Cesar, all of them. So all of them from East West 9. Dude, they're pretty badass. So I'm excited to keep these. Yeah. But Ricky, I owe you, man. You've been a big help. And so I never know what to say. I just always feel like thank you is not a big enough word for when someone shows that much love, man. So, grazie. Danke? Danke? What's the one in Hawaiian? I forgot to say it in Hawaiian. Bridget, what's that Cash App? R. Kelly's asking for your Cash App, Bridget. RK, where everybody's calling RK. Got you. Sure. Wait. What are you paying Bridget for? Hold on. Wait. Let's see. Caleb Armenter. Yo, what up, man? There's my boy. Hope Kane is ready. He called me out for right-hand super match on July 2nd. Oh, he did he? Oh, he did he? All right, I hope you're ready, sir. Who do you think is the most underrated arm wrestler? I mean, there's no underrated. Someone who's really, really good, but not seen as. Oh man, that's hard because there's so many people that aren't even rated that are amazing that nobody knows about. Oh, that reminds me. I was just talking to Bridget about this yesterday. Yes, thank you for saying this to remind me. I'm going to start doing some videos. I really want to start doing this. It's not going to be on a set date or a set time. So it's going to be a little bit sporadic, a little bit random. But I want to do something along the lines of like a arm wrestling spotlight where it'll be me and one guest. And there's a lot of American arm wrestlers that are doing amazing that people don't really know about. And it'll be me and a guy, and I'll bring up on the screen like some of their highlights, and we'll chop it up just to introduce you guys to some top American arm wrestlers. That's it. Maybe get their name out. Maybe Engen watches it and takes note of who this guy is and starts watching his videos, things like that. I just want to start shining the light on some top American guys that are not really known, right? So I was just talking to Bridget about that yesterday. So thank you for bringing up underrated. Maybe I should call it that. Maybe I should call it underrated. But yeah, if I can help people get their name out there, I have been gifted, this channel and any kind of fame I have. I've been gifted it from the community and from all the people I love. So the least I can do is help give back. And if I can help get anybody's name out there just a little bit more, of course I need to do that. I owe it to the sport. I owe it to the people. So yeah, 100%. Did I misspell it? No, I didn't. What you talking about? Okay. So I don't know who the most underrated arm wrestlers. I don't really have an answer for you for that because there's so many arm wrestlers that no one even knows about that are amazing. So I'm not sure how to answer that. Did Ricky break a YouTube donating record or something? He's just being a beast right now, dude. He keeps throwing money at me. I feel like I'm on stage right now. But yeah, he's just being an absolute monster. So Jerry probably the most underrated. I don't know. A lot of people say they think he's in contention for #1 in the world. So I don't think so. Had to correct. It's Ricky, not Ricky. Oh. Caleb Armender said, "What's up, man? Was watching you versus Dustin Leach yesterday. You savage. Yeah, Caleb is a savage on the table for sure. Winning is the best. Thank you," says Jock Owen. That's right. That's what I gotta do. I gotta win. Mahalo means thank you, Dad, in Hawaiian. Thank you, daughter. I appreciate that. Bridget says, I accept Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Pay. Derek is a PayPal. Rafa says, opinion on Dimitri Kachan. He has been tearing through everyone in Texas. Dimitri is a beast, man. I would never got to group up with him. So even when I was out in Texas, we just never crossed paths. He seems like a super cool guy, too. He has that move dialed in, probably ridiculously hard to hold on to. Yeah, I definitely have respect for Dimitri. Yeah, I think he's a great arm wrestler, #1 in Texas. Buy Me a Coffee is really convenient. Also, there's something called Buy Me a Coffee. Derek sings the Moana song really well. I do. Um, Underrated would be an awesome name. Yeah, but people think I'm talking about myself. You know, that's how this YouTube stuff works. I make the show and I title it Underrated. People be like, "Oh, Derek thinks he's underrated. Oh, he's not even that good." Like it's gonna, but it'll be about the point is to be about the guests. Like it's that they're underrated. I can smell the hatred that's gonna come from that. Um, and let's see. RK emptied my cash app balance because of Italy. Lance IRL says, "Oh my bad." Patrick Murphy says, "Who's got the fastest hit out of who you've ever pulled?" Who's hit me the hardest? Traditionally, it was a guy out here named Jeremy Petruzio. I haven't faced a lot of really fast super heavyweights. Jeremy Petruzio, especially when he was at his peak and stuff out here, he was known for hitting very hard, very fast. I don't know if you guys know who. What's his name? Oh, he's from Minnesota. I'm having a brain fart now. Super heavyweight from Minnesota. Someone help me. Big guy, hits really fast. Andrew. Andrew? Oh, what's his name? I know someone here knows it. He's a super heavyweight from Minnesota. He doesn't travel. His name's Andrew something, but he hits really hard. I haven't pulled him, but Jeremy hit like him. That's gonna bother me. It's Andrew something. I know someone in the chat is gonna say it. R. Kelly and Bridget sharing PayPal information. Spacey says, "Who thinks I have a chance with Sarah Bachman?" I don't know your current level, brother. Let's see. I got a W on Marcus. You got a win on Marcus, Robert Kelly? Oh, the other Marcus from YouTube. All right. I have a teammate named Marcus, and I was like, wait, I thought you were talking about him for a minute. AW Miliano says, "Do you think you can challenge Chafee if he loses to Devin?" You know what? I was just saying to some guys, when I'm fully as strong as I can be from this prep, I would love to go out and practice with Dave and see if I have anything for him, where we're at, if I can even slow him down. Yeah, I don't know about challenging him. I would just like to see where I'm at in a slow pull and things like that, see if I can even do anything. DS730 says, "Who's the most annoying Matt Mask and chillest arm wrestler?" Jeff Dave. Derek has to okay it. Robert, is Robert really trying to send a bunch more money? Okay, Robert, here. Cash App. I have it. It's right here. If you want to send me money. How do I look at my own thing? It's money sign AW Derek 22. Yep, I don't know if you see that. Focus. There you go. AW Derek 22. Money sign AW Derek 22. That's my cash app. There we go. Robert's looking like he's dead set on sending money. Let's see. What style is Dimitri? He does a low hand top roll. He does low hand, but he has pretty long arms, pretty tall guy, and he low hand top rolls. Let's see. Who's the most annoying Matt Mask and chillest arm wrestler? Jeff Game. Annoying Matt Mask? I don't think Matt Mask is annoying. I don't like the ones. The ones that get annoying to me are people that like have a million excuses right when they lose. Oh, it's just because you cheated me, and it's one of those. And I get it. In that moment, I get it. You're trying to find a way out. You're trying to. It's not because you were just too weak. It's because there's ref and they screwed me. I don't like that. Although it's so easy to fall into that. And I'm not saying anybody, making any hardcore judgments about people like they're that person in their daily life. But I'm just saying that I hate hearing. I think everybody hates hearing it. So I try not to be that guy. I try to accept my fate right away, fight the best I can, and then just shake hands. And what happened happened. We'll talk about it later. But like I think that's whoever does that is the most annoying one. Like there's people I know where every time they lose, I've never seen them lose a match without blaming the referee, and like every time they get pinned, they go, every time they look at the ref, like every time, like they cannot accept that they actually lost a match. I hate that. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Robert Kelly sent you $200, and the message says, "Suck it, Ricky." How can I show you guys? Sorry. Focus. It's going to disappear. Anyway, it says it. Oh no, it won't focus. Sorry guys, but yeah, it said suck it, Ricky. Robert Kelly sent me $200. Thank you. The bidding war continues. The bidding war continues. Thank you. That's crazy. $200. Robert, you guys are wild, man. When you get in here, you start doing these bidding wars. That's nuts. Ricky, you don't have to beat him. You don't have to do that. You don't have to outbid Kelly. Don't feel like you need to, brother, at all, man. Dimitri Kotchan is a good flop press versus a good flop presser. Interesting match. I just feel like. Thank you, R. Kelly. Thank you, Robert. You're the man. You're the man. Ricky's the man too. You guys are both awesome, and everybody that supports me, even if you don't, even just hanging out, you guys are all awesome. I just don't know what to say or do. Like, I don't know what to. Thank you. Thank you. It puts me in such a weird spot. I don't know what to do when people send me money like that. Makes me like nervous. Let's see. Oh, someone mentioned Grant Diet in the chat. Ricky with another $100 super chat because I know it means something to you. Just Deanne Bridget, by the way. Thank you, sir. I appreciate another $100. It's just, you guys. Oh my gosh. They're doing that thing where they throw all the money at me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. This video is becoming like not even about arm wrestling and just about like people throwing money at me. Thank you, guys. It means a lot, man. It means a lot. You guys, that helps keep the lights on. Helps me take care of that little one sitting over there. It helps with all this stuff. This helps pay my bills. So, yeah, Emma, get over here and tell these people thank you for sending your dad money. Do it.
Thank you.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. It's hard to get back on track with the chats, man. You guys. R. Kelly sent you $100. I didn't even DM Bridget. Oh, God. I don't even know how much money you guys have sent me. That's wild. That's just crazy. You guys, if you guys are members, please spam the Money Slam icon. You guys will see it in your emojis. It's a custom emoji for the members. Please, can I get a Money Slam spam? Money Slam spam. Thank you. Patrick Murphy, I don't even donate. I'm close to sending 300. One to get you to shave your whole head. Shave my head. Ooh. Bridget would kill me. The limo riding, jet flying, Rolex wearing, bidding war champion of the world. Woo! To be the man, you gotta beat the man. Woo! So the Ric Flair. Thank you for spamming the Money Slam icon, guys. Now you can go twice to Turkey with all these super chats. That's GB19, 300 for the head, but leave the beard alone. Says Bridget. Shave my head? What? Cameron McNeely really wants me to shave my beard. I don't know why you're so obsessed with me shaving my beard. Tall Paul Hutchins says, Lord have mercy, I need to be a YouTuber. I'm in the wrong business. Yeah, Derek really getting off easy with these. I agree. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to. All right. But 3.5. Oh, all right. Let's just try to close this. I feel like I need to entertain or do something cool for all the money you guys have been sending me. 3.5. There we go. I don't know if I'm able to close this if my hand is sweaty AF. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see if I'm there. No, I didn't get it. Damn it. I can't even entertain you properly. Oh, my cheeks are hurting. I've been smiling too much. Ricky with another $20 super chat. Don't sell out for cash. No shaving required. 100. Thank you, Ricky. Ricky says I don't have to shave my head. Not to sell out for money. Thank you, Ricky. I can't figure this hair thing out through here. Okay. Well, let's see. Patrick Murphy says, Derek, I've been active in your community for a little while. I think I deserve like 200 of that. Captain Obvious says, the only way to truly thank them is to get emotional, look in the camera and whisper, I love you. Hey, yo, Mega D. That's what I got to do. I think last time this happened, I did actually start tearing up because you guys are crazy. I love you. Oh, wait. I was supposed to be a whisper. I love you. Derek, you got your hat on like you're about to spit a freestyle. Well deserved, though, Mr. Derek. Thank you, guys. Bridge Saxon, this pays for that meal prep I did. We love that. Dave Harris says, is Emma's homework done? She's out of school right now. No homework. Ricky with another $20 super chat. Please don't, bro. I won't. I'm gonna keep it together. No crying. No crying. Yeah, Emma's defending herself in the chat. Says, I'm done with school. Back off, Dave. Hey, Derek, give me your top 10 in North America. That is a big question. I'll just go with the rankings. But then you have to add John Brzenk in there. But Michael Todd, well, I mean, he's injured, so he's off the rankings right now, I think. But yeah, pretty much the top 10 rankings in the hook rankings, those top 10 are pretty accurate, I think. But include John Brzenk in there, which I guess would push me out because I'm number 10. So, but something like that. 301 sounds like you would need 302, says R. Kelly. Good things happen to good people. You're still the king of Cali. Thank you, Jeremiah. Uh-oh. Robert Kelly sent you $20 for Chase the Cash. Thanks, Robert. I appreciate that. We can pay for your extra row seats to Turkey now. Hey, I have to see the extra row seats, guys. I can't fit in the other ones. Aren't you prepping right now? Says Codex28. Yes, I'm going to the gym right after we get off here. My dad comes over on Wednesdays and hangs out with my daughter while I run to the gym for a few hours. So yes, he'll be here as soon as I get off the show. Yeah, so I'm gonna eat right when I get off here. I'm gonna eat one of the meals that Bridget made me real quick. Head to the gym, get a sick workout in. Today is going to be brachialis and hammer curling day. I'll try to get a video for you guys. I'll put a video out today, some hammer curls for you guys, some of my hammer curl workouts. Yeah, so today is brachialis day, so I'll be doing hammer curls and reverse curls, and then I'll be doing pronation and rising at the end of it, and then some inner elbow sideways stuff. Hands are sweaty, knees weak, mom's ravioli. What? Spaghetti. Derek sells himself to Bridget all the time. I do, but not for money. Finished cooking dinner. Y'all, fam time. Everybody have a good night. Brad, thanks for hanging out, man. Have a good night. Are you at the beginning of your prep? No, I'm a few weeks into it. I am, like I was saying earlier, the most I can kind of say on here is I've been lifting for this match for three to 4 weeks now. And I am right below, like really close to my previous top numbers that I was at when I was prepping for Rivaz. Like I'm almost there right now, right? because I took a little dip after the Austin Jaggers match, but I'm right back to there. And now I'm going to hit the gas. We're going to hit the NOS button right now. That's the most I can say. So I'm really excited over the next few weeks before the match to really take off and pass my previous levels, which will be happening. So keep your eyes peeled. Don't tread on me. What up? I love you more, Derek, says GB19. Is that the orange creamsicle rain energy drink? Those are so good. No, this one is Melomania, but normally I do the orange creamsicle. No, I think he meant don't do it like don't cry. I didn't cry. Derek, is there a secret technique to close the 3 and 3.5 COC? Yeah, there's a lot you can do in terms of how to set it in your hand and where, things like that. I'm not a wizard with it by any means, though. Kazi says, Derek, now you've got enough to go back to Italy and smash Adamus? One day, Adamus. One day. Medi is watching this thinking, I'm going to kill this guy, says John Teller. Let him watch. Let him watch. Dave Anderson says, I can come up with a lesson plan, strong in math, of course. Fly Hermes out to Cali just to leave him at the airport. Ooh, sick bird. Derek not even wearing his G-string. I'm not. Exit row seats cost $159 each way. Yeah, to fly to Turkey, guys, it's like we spend like $300 on exit row seats for me, just for the extra seating. I did break Allison Hammer Curl today too. Love it. Hey, attaboy, Joe. Patrick Murphy says you should put all that money on arm bets and bet on Bowens next time he goes against Toddzilla. Also, have you pulled Toddzilla? He seems to take it easy on folks in practice. I have pulled him in practice right-handed, and I pulled him in a tournament left-handed, and I whooped that ass. No, I beat Toddzilla in a tournament left-handed. For real. I swear, I'm not even lying. It was years ago. We're talking like 8 years ago. I was at a UAL event, and I ended up getting second or third in that class. But I got matched up with Todd Hutchings. And I remember walking around. They're like, I could see on the list or something. Like I found out my next match was Todd Hutchings left-handed. And I went around and asked everybody, I was like, hey, guys, how do I beat Todd Hutchings left-handed? And I was asking people. And I remember Michael Todd said, try not to get hurt. He said, like 3 people told me try not to get hurt, and somebody gave me some actual advice. And I can't remember. I know Michael Todd was one of them. He might have been the guy that gave me advice. But everybody else is saying, try not to get hurt. You're going to lose. Just, stay squared up, yada, yada, yada. And I beat him on fouls. I don't care. I'll take that dub. I was top rolling at the time, hardcore top roller, and he tries to get in that hook, and I went, and he elbow fouled off the front, and then we restart, and then he hits, and they stop the match. I'm like, what? And again, he popped off the front trying to hold on to my top roll. Because my top roll was too powerful. I picked Todd Hutchings up off the pad. So I got that win. That's the only time we've ever pulled in the tournament. 1.4 gigahertz max says, you doing any training on your table pulley setup, or do you prefer gym and table time? Would you say table pulley is useful for beginners to hammer in movement patterns, or too different from real arm wrestling? It's not bad. It's not real arm wrestling, but it's not bad. I mean, you can add it in there for sure. There's definitely great arm wrestlers that use pulleys, and there's definitely great arm wrestlers that don't use pulleys. But yeah, I would say it's a good little addition, but don't have it substitute real table time by any means. Big fan of the White Gummy Bear flavor Rain 2. But he wants to try the lychee, but can't afford it. I can't find it. Are you heavier than Levon? No. He's heavier in all the right places. Says Drew. And did Todd pull Brzezinski only once 20 years ago? No, they've had a few matches. How did Todd's right feel in practice? Very good. This is why I super chat Derek just bragging about winning on fouls. #relatable. I mean, it was like 9 years ago. Come on, it's not going to bring it up all the time. Patrick Murphy says his style is real wacky, and I love watching him pull, to be honest. I'm so excited to watch Todd versus Brzezinski. Me too. That's going to be a crazy match. We are at 5:58. I have caught up with the chat. I tried a 3.5, although I kind of want to try it again because I don't like that I didn't close it. I'm wondering if I just had to get a little warmed up or something. Let me give this one more attempt. A little bit of chalk. Maybe just a tiny bit of chalk. A little bit of chalk. Let me just try this one more time for you guys because I don't like failing at things. I'm not a fan of failing at things. So let me try this one more game. Oh, 3.5. I just want to try it one more time, guys. There we go. Hats off. Oh, my receding hairline. All right. Oh, no, my pinky slipped off it. It felt good. I think I'm going to get it. Hold on. I set it too high. My pinky slipped off it. I think I'm going to get it. That felt good. Damn it. I need no more chunk. Let me try one more time. Oh, I think it was feeling good. Woo! All right. Let's try this again. Okay, come on. No, it's so close. It was so close. Oh, no. It was so close. Well, I gave everything I had, guys. That was it. That was the end of the grip. Do it for Dale. Oh, I should have cracked one of those smelling salts. All right. Anyway, guys, it is 6:00 on a Wednesday. That is the end of the stream. Thank you so much to everybody hanging out. And thank you so much for everybody that supported it. Thank you so much to Ricky Walker and Robert Kelly. You guys are insane. That is wild. You guys throwing all this money at me. You get a pole in the background and start dancing on it. You guys, I'll see you guys on Monday. We're planning on doing the poll. So we're supposed to have Larry Wheels this time, but it didn't pan out. We're trying to work on scheduling, but you guys are freaking ridiculously awesome. I love that my hair is all messed up right now. This is great. So you guys keep on keeping on. Thank you for all the support. Love you guys to death. Ricky Walker, another $50 super chat at the last second, just because that's just what he does. You guys are nuts, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Well, I think Ricky was waiting to be the last second for the super chat, so R. Kelly couldn't beat him. I think that's what he was doing. Attaboy. Nice move, Ricky. Nice move. All right, guys. Love you to death. Check out the awswitch.com. Discount code AWDerek. Save yourself some hats, or save yourself some money on hats, shirts, and stickers. All those things. Check out the link tree. Follow me on social media. Love you guys to death. I'll see you next Wednesday. And you guys are amazing. All right. Peace.